You know, after being on TikTok long enough, anybody who ends their sentence with bro, I kind of discount. You know, like, those are fake, bro. It's like, are they? Hello everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth. Flipper, it's nice to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Look, every once in a while, if you're a reseller, you make a decision you think is going to just be awesome, and it turns out to not only not be awesome, but really, really bad. Maybe even like $800 worth of bad. And I might have that case. We'll have to talk about it here in just a second and then see how it unfolds over the coming days. But I have a lot of great sales, a lot of typical sales, and a lot of unusual sales. And I'm really happy you're headed out of here. Let's take a look. Pepper's with us today. See Pepper in there? This, I think I messed up here. So, this is not the topic of the video. It's a different mess up. I messed up in a different way here because Turner asked me if I could get him an old school TV so he could play Duck Hunt with his NES that Shad Juice sent us last year. So, at any rate, I told him that I didn't have any TVs, and it turned out I did have one. It just was hidden away, and I didn't realize it was even listed. But it's sold, so let's not tell Turner. $47 for this Orion one. It's not a great one, but it does work. Everything's working fine. $47 plus shipping. People ask me, how are you going to ship this thing? Well, just get a big box, wrap it up like crazy, make sure it doesn't move in there, and you should be okay. I've never had a problem. Sold a Disney Vinylmation. Look at how few we have left, Joe. We have sold quite a few. Did really well on this sale. I can't get the top off. What am I doing? There we go. And this Urban Night sold right here. 79. There's two of them. I think that one's sold too, but I'm not going to ship it out till tomorrow. That one right there, $7.99 plus shipping. And that one went to a viewer. This one went out to, I think, Abraham here. Cuban Picker. That is awesome. So you may not know this about me, but I have some Cuban blood in me too. So, well, technically Iberian Peninsula blood, right? My great-grandmother's name was Hilda Pauline Rosendo. Her father's name was Don Pancho Rosendo III. You might, if you watch The Travel, I think it's PBS, Joseph Rosendo. He is I don't know, so I'm going to say second cousin, even though that's probably not right. My grandmother and his mother, my great-grandmother and his mother were sisters. I think that's the way it worked. I probably have it all messed up. But anyway, I remember going down as a kid to Miami and visiting my Cuban relatives. And I'm like, seems a little odd to me down here, but it was absolutely awesome time and just great people. So, all right, there, I've already gone off on one tangent. We are currently in Florida. Surprise. There you go. Just started reselling the beginning of this year, and we watch your channels all the time. I'm originally from Shenandoah County. Now that's a surprise. And we'll be moving back this year. Thanks for all the great content and tips you put out. Let Dave and Carrie know to stop picking on you. They know, they know. Next item is something you know I love to sell. I picked this one up, I think, for 50 cents. And when I can grab something like this for 50 cents, I usually do, especially if it's new, even if it's not. And that one sold pretty darn quickly. For $15. No, I take it back. Sold for $18 plus shipping, which is not too bad. Now it shows red here, but it's actually a black case. So, but hey, $18 plus shipping for a 50-cent item, especially something I love to sell. I'll take it. The next item is from a video. Me and Turner went out doing a little bit of picking one morning, and this was my favorite find of the day, even though it's not, you know, a huge value. It's an old Rainbow Bright. And this guy's going to fall over here, my wrestling guy. And Barney's back there, too. It's only been up here for a little while. That one right there sold for $29 plus shipping, and I paid, I think, $2. And it went out to Kathy. Harmony Renew. I can't read the whole story here. It's a long name. Forgive me. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Much appreciated. Love her. Will be a gift from my grandbaby, who is 3. She says, thanks for being a positive human in this negative world. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. God bless you and yours, your fan up here in the Motor City. Very cool. So I will say that I went on a tour of a bunch of baseball fields about 15 years ago. I've probably been to 20 or so in my life, and I think Detroit is definitely up there. It might even be my favorite you know, throwing out the ones that are sentimental favorites like Anaheim Stadium. So anyway, Kathy, thank you, and I hope your grandbaby enjoys. All right, y'all, let's talk about these for just a second. Here is the issue. These shoes, which I have posted on all kinds of social media, and I did that strategically so I could get a lot of input as to whether or not they're real or not. And I got, other than a little bit of negative stuff thinking they're fake from somebody who ended their sentence with the word bro. You know, after being on TikTok long enough, anybody who ends their sentence with bro, I kind of discount. You know, like, those are fake, bro. It's like, are they? And that's all I got was one person, those are fake, bro. And that was it. Everybody else said they're real or, you know, no comment. And I asked a lot of, not experts per se, but people that would know more than me. And I got a comment from somebody the other day who approached it a little different, and I started to rethink that these things are definitely real. And now I'm thinking, I'm leaning towards, you know what? These might not be real. And this auction is going on right now. It's well over, I think, last time I checked, it's over 600. By the time you see this, I don't know what it'll be at. I'm thinking maybe it would end around 800. And I'm thinking when I send these things off, I'm not expecting the result that I thought. And it's going to cost me some money. So 608 Thread sent me a message, and the way they approached it was different than a lot of people, you know, on social media, just trying to be critical. They don't really know what they're talking about. The way he approached it, I thought, maybe I should take a look at this. So, you know, all this stuff in here, it's got all the stuff that goes with it, and the shoes look really good. And I'm like, you know what? Nobody out there in the social media world has criticized them for any reason. I think they might be real. And then he sent me a message, said, hey, check this out. Yours is the only one right now on eBay that has this sticker here instead of here. So this sticker here instead of here, he says the font is a little different as well. So he's basically saying, hey, these are not real. Not real. And so we're going to send these away. You know, when they sell, it's going to go away. And this is going to be a learning experience. I kind of bought them for that reason anyways. But still, you know, I'd rather make the money on them than not. I'm going to send these away after they're bought because they're over the threshold. And they're going to... You hear Pepper over there, y'all? I'll just go let Pepper in. She drives me nuts. Come on. And then they're going to get a yay or a nay. Or sometimes they come back, from what I hear, with, like, we can't verify them, but we don't necessarily know. And I'm like, that's interesting. So, and of course, the person who buys them will get their money back, and I'll have to pay the shipping and, you know, $15 and all that stuff. But, and then I'll have, if they're not real here, I'll have a pair of shoes that aren't real. And then tell me in the comments, what should I do with them? That'll be interesting too. So, there you go. Live and learn, I guess. I kind of bought them with that purpose, but I was thinking they were real. I was leaning towards real. Wasn't 100% sure, but I certainly was thinking that they were. I guess all my hopes are now on this card, which this one alone will cover the cost that I paid for this and this, so I'm perfectly fine, but still would like to have that money. I would like them to be real. But what do you do when you get fake shoes like that? Do you feel bad for selling them? Should I sell them? Should I sell them on Instagram? Should I, you know, burn them? I don't know. What should I do? Tell me in the comments. Sold a couple of Z28s, the keychains that we talk about all the time, for $15.95. One of them went to a viewer, and one of them didn't go to a viewer. That's kind of how these sales go. And that is from our awesome 2 Epic Garage sales. And I just love these, selling them. They're so super easy to ship. This one looks like it's going out to Andrea. I've been binge watching your YouTube and couldn't pass this keychain up for my husband. Maybe someday we'll get the car to go with it. That's awesome. If there are any bubble bucks left, I'd love to have that as well. I just saw Turner run past with his baseball glove out there. So check it out. This is all I thought there was left, but then I was digging through a bag that I had brought down to Dante's convention down there, and I realized that I still had the My Reseller Genie 15% off code Commonwealth if you want to do that, and the 250 bubble bucks. But look at how many more there were. I had no idea. So yes, there are some right there. And so you will definitely get some, and so will people probably for the next week or two. Sold a Nike swoosh hat. I think it's a unisex hat, and it sold for $22, I think, plus shipping on that one. Just listed it. It's got tags on it, and it's a little dusty now. Must have hit the ceiling. Have to clean it off. But that one I actually got for free, and it's over 22 bucks plus shipping, so you can't beat that. And I think, you know, a lot of people have been asking about the vintage haul that's over there on Commonwealth Picker. Crazy good video. Thank y'all for your great feedback on that video. We had a blast. I have not listed very much, just 2 or 3 items is all so far. 4, I think, actually. And we are going to wait to do a lot of that clothing until the SupplyHut flat lay station is ready to roll. $22 plus shipping. Sold some blank media to a viewer, Karen K Wells 13, I think is the eBay. So thank you for that. $11 on this one. And hopefully I'll be able to find them. I usually put the blank media in here. And there was 3 of them. Thought I had just a lot of 3. Maybe it is just, no, that's a whole pack. Now I'm confused. I gotta figure this out. All right, y'all, look where I am. I figured it out. I'm like, you know what? I remember that being on the eBay cave. Some of y'all are probably telling me that in the comments. So $11 free ship on those. And they are not going out media mail. They're going out first class. And, you know, these days it's just about the same price anyways for something this small. Because blank media is not media mail. I have a media mail video if y'all want to take a look if you're new to reselling. All right, this one is going to a viewer, and from reading the message, I'm not so sure you want me to mention your name. Unless I've misinterpreted that. This is $14 for this Band-Aid tin. I love picking these metal ones up. First of all, I remember it from being a kid. And they have a little bit of value, not a ton. But we do appreciate that purchase. $14, free ship. And it is headed out of here, and it'll probably go out of here in a 6x4x4. I think. It might go out of here in a 5x5x5 from SupplyHut. And we don't have the 10% off SupplyHut anymore, y'all. But we still have the 5% off SupplyHut boxes and tape and all the stuff they sell over there if you use code Commonwealth. So thank y'all for doing that. I know a ton of you stocked up when that 10% off deal was going on. But we will always have, at least for the next year, 5% off if you use code Commonwealth. And this will be super light, right? I don't want to put that in a... Look at that, it's still got Band-Aids in it. I don't think I want to put that in, you know, a poly bag or anything because it's going to get damaged, but definitely a small box keeps it, probably is going to be over 4 ounces, but it'll be close. I think the 6x4x4 is probably what we're looking at, but you know what? The 5x5 is just a tiny bit cheaper, and I think it'll work just fine, so maybe I will do that one. But a thank you to James for buying copies of the digital copies of the Commonwealth Picker shipping table over on CommonwealthPicker.com. I hope you enjoy that table as much as we do. All right, Turner made a sale, Homeschool Hustler sale. Did you? I think I remember.
Yeah, I used to have it.
Yeah, you did used to have it, but do you know where this one came from?
Goodwill.
Did you find it or Sissy?
Mom did.
Oh, she did. Yeah. I thought she said that you guys found it.
No.
No, she didn't? Okay. Oh, well. This right here is a pretty good, it's got the figures in it. So the house itself doesn't always go very well. It doesn't sell very quick. It's got all the figures. And you used to like Peppa Pig. I liked Peppa Pig watching it with y'all. It's kind of cool. Reagan liked it a little bit more than you, I think, though. So.
I like SpongeBob.
Yeah, yes, you do. For sure. I think you paid $1.99 for that one, if I remember that video. I wasn't there with y'all. Y'all sneak into Goodwill, don't you? Without me. You always go without me, don't you? That one sold for $17 plus shipping, so that's not too bad. Definitely enough for you to do what?
$7, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
I'm sure y'all can tell some days Turner's a lot more excited about an item than others. I think there's 2 factors with that last one. One is he perceives it as not being, you know, a boy type thing, but a girl type thing, so he's a little reluctant. But he's got a game tonight, so he's been outside practicing. He's super focused. So he seems a little less interested in his sale. Plus, I just paid him, so he doesn't need any money. So he's like, whatever. He got his paycheck, so he's happy. Anyway, here we go. Got a leotard. This used to be Reagan's, actually. And used it for a long time and sold for $18.95 plus shipping. I love that. That's probably what they paid for it, and we got a bunch of use and then resold it. It's awesome. So another one of these batteries, been selling these a lot lately and been selling them to viewers, which is a little odd, but I kind of get it, right? You use them to replace something you're selling or to test. So this one is going out to Chris and Anna. They say they are resellers. They just moved their reselling business from Texas to Maryland, slowly getting back up and running, and always appreciate your insights and bravado. Well, thank you, I think. Anyway, shameless plug for our store, Crest-Lin Sales. Crest, L-I-N Sales. Awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, and I hope you, I don't know about enjoy it, but get some use out of it. What would a video be without an ET sale? It seems like every single video we have one, and this one sold today. The flower necklace. And this one went to Kathy. It's Kath, JOR_13 or 31, I think. So thank you for that purchase. I really do appreciate it. $6 plus shipping. These are super cool. So happy I have them. Shout out to Ivan. Totally screwed that up. It's Kath, JOR_32. So Kathy, thank you, and I hope you enjoy. All right, this is something I didn't anticipate. It's kind of funny, actually, and very creative. So this one, let me read over here. It's Elizabeth, I think, bought these. And these are the Connect 4 replacement pieces. They're $5.81, so they are the cheapest thing in the store. And Anthony bought them so he could get his 250 bubble bucks, which translates to $2.50. And he could get his stickers, and he could get the card, you know. And so I guess they figured that all of that there is worth what you're paying for this. Maybe I shouldn't even send these off. I'll send them off. I'll send them off, because you never know. They might actually need Connect 4 replacement pieces. I can't imagine, but hey, you never know. There you go. Thank you very much. Hey, a couple more sales in here, but before I do, I got to give a thank you to Dave. NC Picker, NC Flipper, Trash to Casher, comrade, you know. And I just got to thank you for the NC Piggy, the Death Pile Support Pig. I think it's ncpiggy.com. I think is where you find it. I don't know why you would want one. We don't want to glorify our piles of stuff here. You know, we need to get through them. We need to get things moving and get them out of here, so we don't, you know, tick off everybody in our life. Any rate, no, it's really a great idea. It was great of you, Dave, to steal the idea from me. It was a really great idea for you to steal the idea from me. So, Curdo Toy even, y'all. Which, if you've been around the show for a while, of course, this original Fleet Enaman was Curdo Toy, and we made our replica. We made our Commonwealth picker one, also Curdo Toy, and Dave actually helped us with this, truth be told. So thank you to Dave. And you know what? Anything that can, you know, a lot of us are down in our basements. I've said this before, and we're in our garages or we're wherever. Some of y'all told me you sell from your bathroom. That's a little weird. That's a lot weird. They're like, the death pile is in the tub. I'm like, really? Any rate, you know, to bring community to this type of endeavor is really cool, because, you know, this is how we connect, because we're all kind of living our own separate lives out there, and not necessarily going out into the job market every day and coming back and driving. You know, that's the beauty of this thing, right? And so I think it's really cool to have this kind of stuff, and you guys are so awesome to us, and I know Dave feels the same way. It's been kind of overwhelming, and it's a way to connect us, and I'm excited about it. You know, I would rather have one of these sitting on my eBay shelf than one of these sitting on my death pile. Although it would be nice if the death pile would disappear, but I think, you know, I don't think he's helping the death pile disappear, Dave. You got to tell us. I think he's just making you feel okay about your death pile and let you go sourcing, which is not a good idea. Unless you're Blue Ridge Mama, and she does it anyways. So, anyway, Dave, we will put this on this death pile. You know what? We're going to put it right here somewhere. Can y'all see this here? No, you can't see enough of them. Maybe we'll move the Maxell, and we'll put it right here symbolically for our death pile that's in here. We have a few of them in different places. Got to get the shirt on right here. So, pretty good size. You know, look at that. There you go. Pretty cool. I like it. At any rate, he charges more for his. Just saying. All right, y'all. In all seriousness, Dave, thank you. Oh, you can't even see his face. I'm going to have to move him down here. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. Let me talk about these sales. So these right here, these were, I had an opportunity to get some stuff for free, and I don't deal in China. Tell me out there if you do. If you deal in the porcelain plates and stuff, and, you know, are you selling them? Is it worth your time? Is the market continuing to go down and down and down over the years? Or has it made a comeback? So let me know. These right here, I did it because of the atomic look to them. You see those? I can't really see it in here. The light's terrible. But these sold for $15 plus shipping, but they have been hanging around a long, long time. And they are going to take a little while to ship. Speaking of hanging around a long, long time, this, some of you have been around the show for a couple years. You remember this buy, and I would sell them like every day. That's probably 2 years ago. It's like every day I had a huge stack. Sell them, sell them, sell them. And then I haven't had a sale in like 6 months. Had 2 of them left. Now I have 1 of them left. Continue to drop the price on them until they sell. Eventually, this sold for $6 plus shipping.
Hi guys, my name is Reagan, and we're going to be seeing what sold out of the CWP store today. First, we got Brittany, and she got a Trash Cash tumbler. And then Valerie got a CWP bag. And Adam got a blue CWP shirt and a CWP sticker. We're also going to be doing some Commonwealth comedy. Today's Commonwealth comedy is, did I tell you the time I fell in love during a backflip? I was head over heels. That was probably my favorite. I like that one because I do backflips all the time too. Alright guys, bye. And don't forget to get your stickers at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Hey y'all, quick thank you to Dante and to Katie Reeds for hosting so many people at the Prison and Profit convention down in Greenville. And speaking of Greenville, big shout out to Aunt Christy Ann and Uncle Gary. Thanks for being so hospitable to me and my mom while we were there. We really do appreciate it. And so many other folks that we met down there as well. And thank you. Hey, we're going to give you an update on the shed here in a couple of videos. The people who are in there working had to go to a different location and take care of a few things down there. And they'll be back and then the work will resume. I can't wait. I was hoping maybe by the end of October we might be able to move in. I'm thinking maybe it's going to be a little later than that, but that's okay. Still plenty of Q4 left by the time we get in there and start taking pictures. So thank y'all for joining us. And I can't wait to see you next time.